thank you so much for being here. We're really excited for you to see the movie. The cast is so great in the movie.
And we can't wait for you to see it.
Yes. Hope you enjoy it. Thank you so much.
I think everything that we set out to do on this movie, from the writing to the casting to crewing up to the way that we're releasing it, is all authentic. It's about heart and soul and making it as truthful and honest as possible and as grounded and funny and real. I really hope that people in this world today just feel like maybe it's okay to be figuring yourself out for the whole of your life. It was really cool because this was my company's first real production. Everyone really trusted us so much, and people like Leslie, who I obviously had worked with, but we really love each other, and so the whole movie was built on people genuinely just loving each other, so it felt really good on set.
There were so many people who were there from the very beginning. Raúl, Donnelly, the producer, and Dakota, her producing partner, they were really there the entire time, and so it felt like it was all three of our babies. And then everyone who came on, even like Grips and Electrics, they were all loved the story and what we were doing, and it felt like a big family. I think we feel good seeing authentic characters who are trying to be good people. We make movies about times in our life when we're very far removed from them, and I think I don't know, I wanted to make a very specific movie that takes itself seriously. I think it's like transitions. I would like to make movies about a transitional period, because I think that's when a lot of things from the past bubble up, or you're having to confront things and having to decide if this is what I want in my next phase. And the original idea for the movie was just this mom who is a mother of a disabled kid whose stages are really defined by her kid's stages. And so that, and then you got a 20-year-old who has his whole 20s ahead of him, but he really wants to be 32, I think.
Lola, she's a teenager on the autism spectrum. She is very close to her mom, who's a single mother. She doesn't really like parties, but she does want to be social, and she does want to find connection. She just doesn't know how to do that. I mean, in relation to my character, she's autistic and so am I, so it was I didn't need to try to be authentic because I'm already there, so it didn't feel like there was a pressure to do anything. They immediately made me feel really safe and comfortable, and so I was all of a sudden always talking to them, and I felt really like I could let my guard down. It was like the first place where I ever felt completely safe.
When Cooper sent me the film, I just read it and I went, wow, this is pretty amazing. Who do you really want? That's the first thing I asked him, and he went, well, he turned it down, so we came to you, and I said, wow, exciting. But just to work with this young man, Cooper, who stars, writes, directs, you sometimes get around people like this and you go, wow, this is a special moment, and he crushed it. The cast is amazing. And I'm just happy to, be on the bus. There was a lot of people in the film kind of making their debuts, and not just me. It was a fun thing. We were sitting there filming at 3 a.m. in Pittsburgh, and I was watching Cooper with this crazy, brilliant energy, working so fast, knowing how everything was supposed to unfold. And it was great. And then they came to my chair and they woke me up and they said, your turn.
I play Rodrigo, and Rodrigo's kind of this fun person. He's best friends with, I forgot I think it was not David, but Evan Assante plays him. Yeah, Assante. Yeah, and Rodrigo's kind of fun. He loves to party, goes to all these parties, and he's a character where he's only trying to be present. I felt that way when I was playing the character. Cooper is just amazing. I love him. He's such a fun person, and he was so nice, and everybody loved him, and he made it a very, very well and a great experience.
It's all Cooper. It really is. You feel it at every kind of stitch of the movie. It's him, and it's all kind of made with heart, and that really shows and comes through. It's raw, so it's a place for you. It's like the wet cement of your life. And what's so great about this movie is that it captures that for multiple generations. So it is kind of like the movie really is coming of age at any age. Because I do think that that is a process that you continue to go through, whether you're 13 or whether you're in your early 20s or in your early 50s, wherever you are, you're coming of age. What's been great is that it's a real blend of people who are total pros and have been doing this for a while, from Leslie to Brad to Dakota, to brand new people who are, a lot of times this is their first or second role. I mean, Cooper also is really kind of relatively newcomer as an actor, but Vanessa and Evan, really, really exciting to have that real blend of just people who have been doing this and also people who are bringing a new perspective to it as well. And I think everyone brought each other's games up. I mean, the movie is about family and having each other's backs and people helping each other grow up to that next stage. So it makes sense that would happen in front of and behind the camera as well.
He's David, the younger brother to the main character, Andrew, played by Cooper Raiff, as we all know. And he's really the peacekeeper of the house. He is really caring and sweet, and he thinks about others before himself. And he really just wants to rekindle the love that he and his brother had before he went away to college. It was amazing, and Cooper specifically, we got along like that. It was just amazing. I would say we have a real brotherly connection. And with Cooper, it made it very easy for me with him being the writer, director, producer, actor, but probably didn't make it easier for him. It's just something that people can relate to. It's something that is really needed in this time and hasn't been done before, or maybe hasn't been done for a while.
I play Bella, who is the party starter that when he's young, he falls in love with. I think he's supposed to be like 12 and he falls in love with an adult party starter. So I got to spend the day dancing with a bunch of 12-year-olds, hyping them up, getting the party going. It was a blast. It was a total dream come true, and it felt really like everybody was there, not because they were famous, but because they were right for the parts. And it was a super open, collaborative set, so it was just a dream. I think you can tell that it was made with really good intentions, and Cooper knows what he's talking about. I think it came from a really personal place for him, and he tried to get people involved who also authentically fit the role. So I think it means, not trying to make anything up, but really soul-searching and making a story from there.
Dakota is such a natural actress, and every moment that she has on screen doesn't feel artificial. And same with Cooper, he wrote it so in such a natural way, and I always felt like I didn't need to try too much, and he brought out a really easy performance out of me. It always felt very easy with him, and I think it has to do with Cooper, the way he directs and writes. I play Macy, and she's a very social person, someone who's very self-absorbed, and she means well, but she's just used to kind of always things going her way, and it's not thinking too much about other people, their feelings. I hope people feel good after watching it, and I hope people understand that it's okay for not to have everything together, and that in life you'll never really reach that point where you think, okay, I've made it, now I can relax. It's like you need to relax on your own instead of constantly searching for the thing that's going to make you relax.
I played Joseph, who's Dakota Johnson's character's fiance, Domino's fiance, and I could say I'm the foil for Cooper's character. I should say that's the best way to put it. Yeah, Vanessa and Evan, they were amazing, and it was such a fun set to be on. Everyone was like, it was. I mean, you can imagine. You watch the movie; it's a lot of fun to watch. It was a lot of fun to make. It was a great ensemble. Leslie and Brad are just excellent, and I'm excited to be a part of it. He's such a great writer. I mean, to come up with an original concept like this, it's not based off anything. It's not. There's no source material. It's just an original idea, and he's working with such an iconic actress like Dakota. The two of them are so electric on screen, and it's a fun movie. I'm so happy to be a part of it.
Thanks for watching. Make sure to like and comment on the video if you enjoyed it. Click and watch our suggested video playlist right now for more entertaining videos. Subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell to be notified when new videos are released.